This video right here has a $29 RPM, as you guys can see, and a $52 CPM. But then the next video only has a $4 RPM and a $13 CPM. So you can see that there's a major difference in RPM as well as CPM between these two videos. Now in today's video, I'm going to explain where that difference is coming from and how you can actually make sure that your RPM gets higher over time or right away. So if you're interested in that, keep watching and then let's just dive in. Okay, so we all know that on YouTube, you can make money by putting ads on your videos. Once you get to 1K subscribers and 4K hours of watch time, you can apply to the YouTube Partner Program. If you then get accepted, you can start putting ads on your videos. Now, first of all, let me quickly show you what that looks like. You might have had an ad before this video, but for example, if I click on this video right there, and there we go. So this is now a simple ad playing on this YouTube video, meaning that the owner of the channel will most likely make some money. We never know for sure these days because YouTube can put ads on any video out there as long as they want to, but most of the time the channel will indeed be monetized. But that is pretty much how you can make money on YouTube with the ads. Now the amount of money you make depends on the type of ad that is playing on your channel, because not every single advertiser is paying the exact same amount per ad played on a channel. For example, there could be an ad on this video and the advertiser is going to pay, let's say, 10 cents per click. So if you click on that ad, that advertiser might pay 10 cents. That's just an example. But then on a whole different video about, let's say, pranks, the advertiser might be paying 1 cent per click. So you can see there's a huge difference in the type of video and the type of advertiser on a specific YouTube channel. And that is where the difference in the RPM and CPM is indeed coming from. So let's get into all of my stats. Now you can see this is the video I showed in the intro. This one is a $29 RPM, meaning that for every 1,000 views, I make $29.74 on average as of right now. The playback CPM, so the amount of money that the advertisers actually pay per 1,000 ads, is $52. Now, of course, YouTube also takes 45%, which leaves me with about $29 per 1,000 views. Now, this video right there is on a different topic to a different demographic, and this video only has a $4.82 RPM. So you can see that not every single YouTuber is going to make the same amount per 1,000 views, per 1,000,000 views, or even per video, because this is the same channel, and on this video I get paid $4, but then this one 29. This one, let's see, is 18, and then we've got this one, which is kind of crazy, 44. So you can see there's a huge difference in the amount of money that you make per view. Now let me explain where that is coming from, and then how you can actually increase that so that you can make more money on YouTube. So once again, to explain where that money is indeed coming from, it's coming from advertisers that want to put ads on your videos. Now, the type of ads that show up on a channel depend on the demographic, so what kind of audience is watching your videos, the country, of course, from that person watching, but then mainly the topic of interest. So for example, on e-commerce videos, you're probably going to see e-commerce ads or maybe courses and stuff like that. But on general videos, so maybe pranks or just lifestyle content, you're not going to see those type of ads if you're not interested in e-commerce, right? Makes sense. E-commerce video gets e-commerce ads. Lifestyle video get kind of like lifestyle ads, or at least some sort of ads that are related to that content. And that makes total sense. However, the pricing between those different two are very different. For example, if I just search for Shopify tutorial for beginners, or maybe Shopify dropshipping, this topic right there has a huge RPM. It's probably like $40, $50. And I know that because I've got some videos on this topic, and it has like a 40, 50, 60, sometimes even higher, like up to $80 RPMs, which is crazy. Once again, if I just click on a video, the reason for that is, of course, that the type of people advertising on this, as you can see, is indeed someone that has, let's see, Advanced Dropshipping Academy. So this guy probably has a dropshipping course or a free training or whatever, and he wants to get in front of an audience that is interested in dropshipping. But if he can get someone to buy his course, he might make, and I'm just gonna make this up on the spot, he might make a $1,000 profit, right? When someone buys, he might make $1,000. Now that means that he's able and he's probably willing to spend, let's say, $500 in ads to get someone to buy, because then he's going to make $500 in profit every single time he's going to do that. So every single time he's going to spend $500, he's going to get a sale, he's going to make $500. Now, the fact that he's able to do that, that means that he's also willing to pay more on average to get in front of this audience that is interested in dropshipping than into an audience that is doing prank videos, or watching prank videos, I should say. And that is where that money, and mainly that difference in money, is indeed coming from. Because if I now just open up a brand new private window just so that I can get an ad again, and then I watch some prank video, I might get like a local ad, or maybe from a retail store, stuff like that. Maybe the major brands in my country. We'll see. We can also do some TikTok compilation maybe, or like TikTok pranks. I'm not sure if they exist, but let's see. But that is pretty much where that difference is indeed coming from. So if I just do, for example, this one, TikTok prankster goes too far, I'm probably gonna get a general ad. And there we go. So I'm not some magical wizard, how I'm able to like predict what is gonna happen. That is just how it works. So the kind of industry you're in, the kind of topics you're making a video about is kind of like the same. Depends what kind of ads you're gonna get. So you can see that on the Shopify video, I did indeed get a Shopify ad, and that person is paying way more per ad or per click than the brand running this campaign, because this is just a general campaign, and the amount of profit they can make in return from just one viewer is lower than on Shopify, and that is where that major difference is indeed coming from. So this is like, let's see, probably like from I don't know, probably like a local campaign in my country about breakfast or stuff like that, but it's not from like a specific person or a specific brand selling a huge product, and that is where that money is coming from. So if you can see, this $29, this is affiliate marketing. Once again, very similar to e-commerce, online business, stuff like that. But then this right there, virtual credit card, nothing to do with it, and it has a way lower RPM, probably because not so many people are interested in advertising on this video than actually willing to pay a lot of money per click or to get in front of that same audience. Now, hopefully that makes some kind of sense. I know it's kind of like a vague like explanation, but that is genuinely how it works. So if you make content about online business, finance, e-commerce, or a lot of different topics where the company or the person that's gonna advertise can also make a lot of money in return, they're willing to spend more money per click or more money to acquire a customer. That is pretty much it. However, on a normal video, a lifestyle video, a vlog, a prank video, that is not the case. So they're also not willing to pay a lot of money per view, meaning that you're gonna not see a lot of money per view in return, if that makes sense. Now, the next part would be to figure out how to make these kind of videos and how to find these kind of topics that actually pay like $18, or on some days even $38, or let's say $44, or even some days like what, over $125 per 1,000 views. How do you actually do that? So it's kind of like tough. There's like no specific way to do it. Honestly, what I do myself, I just test out different topics. For example, I know Fiverr has a high CPM. I know affiliate marketing, I know online business. What I then do, I kind of like go from there and do some like spin-offs on that content. So maybe I know that Fiverr has it. I try and like find similar platforms to Fiverr, maybe they're like even their competitors. I make videos on them, see if they've got a high RPM, and I pretty much keep that going. So it's not like a specific way. It's kind of like thinking, where can I make money in return? Where can the advertiser make a lot of money in return? And then making these kind of videos. So what you could do, what I've done before, is go into YouTube private window. If you're in the US, that would be optimal. If not, if you have a VPN, make sure you set that location to the US, because US advertising is probably like the highest paying and most people advertise in that country. But what you could do is do affiliate marketing or any of these high CPM topics, affiliate marketing, Shopify, online business, courses, there's so many. Then click on a video, for example, this one, and then see where the ad is indeed coming from. In this case, it's one of my local ads once again, because I'm in the Netherlands. So this right there pretty much means, this means money in English. So if I just skip through, we're gonna see, because there's gonna be a second ad. But what I'm trying to say is that you can watch these videos, figure out what kind of ads are playing, and then make videos on these platforms as well, because they are running ads you know for a fact that they're going to run ads on their own keyword and their own video topic as well. Now, I'll actually show you proof of that in a bit, but let me just do skip trial. Let me wait for that to be gone, and then we're going to see the second ad that is going to play on this video. So this is Typeform. Now, I'm not sure what is going on here. This is probably like a local course, so this is probably a software they're using, so this is not a good one. But what you can do is go back, open a new private window, and pretty much repeat that process. For example, what I've done before is pretty much do YouTube, then I'm gonna do Fiverr, and we're hopefully gonna see a Fiverr ad, knowing that they then advertise on videos. The only thing left then is to make the video, test out the RPM, and then keep that going. So if I just do Fiverr, how to make money, that is probably gonna get a Fiverr ad, or at least some sort of like finance sort of ad. Okay, there we go. So this is Wix. Now Wix is probably one of the highest paying advertisers on the platform. I've got Wix videos on a different channel of mine, and that is paying like $80, $70, 50, 40, 30 per 1,000 views. But this is pretty much the method I often use. I pretty much go on high CPM videos and I see what kind of people are indeed advertising, and then I use those topics as well and kind of like do spin-offs and stuff like that. But mainly, if I want to go into it, like I know this is kind of vague, but it actually is. Like I can tell you, because there is none, or at least I don't know, a specific way to find high CPM topics by just doing this, this, and this. It's kind of like you have to test things, you have to like click on videos, see what kind of ads are playing, think about like different like strategies, different platforms within that specific industry, stuff like that. So it's not like black and white. It's kind of like a gray area where you need to find out what to do, which ones have the high CPM and which don't, and then pretty much keep that going. Now, once you then have a few topics that do indeed have a high CPM, double down, keep going, and keep trying different things within that industry. That often works for me. Now that is pretty much where the high RPMs are coming from and how I find them or how I test them. Hopefully you learn from this video that not every single video is paying the same amount of money, and then where that money is indeed coming from. So once again, the advertiser, and then mainly where your audience is from, and then the video topic. So in short, how much money can an advertiser make in return by running ads on your videos? Dropshipping, they can sell a course, they can make a lot of money in return, so they're willing to spend more money on that ad than a company that is just doing ads on like vlogs and stuff like that. So yeah, that is pretty much that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you learned about YouTube CPM, RPM, please go ahead and leave a like. I would appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and then I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Have a good day.